I believe we have another match here. Obviously, as you can see. Oh, it's the other member of the Hitmen. Coming up to the ring. He is Corporal Will Whiteside.
Approaching the ring from Detroit, Michigan, the hardcore champion, the Soldier.
He holds the TV title. He beat 5 men to do it. A surprising result in that Hell in a Cell 6-way match for the TV title Sunday night. Big moral victory for the Hitmen. Big moral victory for Will. And now he's putting that on the line tonight. Newly sideburned Richard Lamar. He's the resident black character in the MMWF. He's displayed panache and he's had wins in the past, but he unfortunately had, I believe he had a pair of big losses last night, including that TV title match. Oh no, wait, that's right, he won the sideburn match Sunday night. That's why he has those sideburns. But now he's got to beat Will for that TV title, and I believe that actually Will would end up having the advantage in this match. Now this match, he just falls count anywhere, so no disqualification, and you can't hit pins outside the ring, so you got to be careful. Against somebody with such explosive finishers as Richard Lamar, this is definitely going to be a hard match for Will to win, but I still think Will, being the title holder, and having beaten Richard on Sunday night, he still has an advantage here. Here we go, TV title on the line. The ref showing us what we already know. The TV title on the line. Here we go. Richard immediately coming at Will and punching him in the face. That's a sneaky punch there from Richard. Richard taking down Will. Keeping him down with that vicious stomp. Will, he's got to be faster than this, as you see Richard pulling on that bandana, trying to get that retarded thing off of Will's face. And Will goes down in a heap. And this match is just all Richard here. I am shocked, especially after how Will won that match. You see Richard still trying to take that stupid bandana off Will's face, but with no luck. Now Will with a standing moonsault. Will just keeping the pressure on Richard now, but Richard not having any of it. Richard definitely has the size advantage in this match, so Will's got to be careful. Will being a cruiserweight, Richard being a heavyweight, and a former world champion, but getting smacked in the back of the head by Will, that's got to be demoralizing. And there it is again. Richard knows that the easiest way to get Richard worn down is to break his spirit. As when Richard had his afro taken away from him, he definitely didn't have that sort of winning style that he had before. See, Will and Richard trading punches. Now Will putting Richard in the turnbuckle, but only walking gingerly over there, but he finally gets a clothesline into a bulldog. Richard down. Will now leaving the ring. He's grabbing a sledgehammer, like we said. No disqualification. Sledgehammer in the ring. But Will missing on that kick. Now Richard taking down Will. This could be Richard's chance to get that sledgehammer, but instead he's focusing on keeping Will down. Richard a couple of kicks to the midsection and putting Will into the turnbuckle. Flying body attack from Richard. Now going up top. Oh, what a big face buster there. Now Richard's got the sledgehammer and taking that sledgehammer right to the abdominals on Will and swinging that right at Will's tailbone. Oh, and you hear the bones cracking on Will Whiteside, and yet he gets up. Will does not know pain. And he's trying to inflict some of his own back on Richard. I don't even think Will's hurt. Richard tying up Will in a headlock. He's got Will locked up in that headlock and might have done a little bit of damage, but I don't think shooting at Will's head is where you're going to do the most damage. Richard putting his foot right in Will's midsection, now getting behind him. A Russian leg sweep there. And down goes Will Whiteside. Richard putting Will into the ropes. And oh, whoa! What was that? Richard going up high with a big takedown. 2. Will kicks out. Richard. Oh, nice little triple punch there. Richard putting Will into the ropes. And Will going up. Oh! Stopped Richard in his tracks with that big DDT. Richard, however, once again pulling at the bandana. Elbow to the back of the head. Putting Will outside the ring. Is this falls count anywhere? Down goes Will with that shoulder takedown. Richard is now eyeing a steel chair that is sitting on the outside of the ring. He goes over and picks it up. Will, however, gets a steel chair of his own. We're going to see some steel chair jousting. Oof! Richard got the priority there and caught Will in the head with his own chair, I think. Will, however, getting behind Richard and putting Richard onto the ring barrier. Now some fans getting some up-close and personal new looks at Richard's new hairdo. I'm pretty sure that's not how Richard wanted to show off his fro and sideburns to the crowd, but that's what happened. Will using that ring barrier to great effect, and now Will going to use the ring steps in the same fashion. Will slamming Richard's head into those ring steps. Richard just keeps getting pounded and pounded, and finally Richard goes down. Here's a pin outside the ring. 1. Well, I heard the palm slap to 1, but apparently Richard got out before even the 1 count. Here's a reverse DDT from Will outside the ring, but he whiffs on an elbow drop. Richard again trying to take that bandana off. Big high drop kick, and Will goes down. And 2. Somebody had a pin with a 2 count. I'm not sure who it was. It might have been Richard. Richard with the reverse DDT again. Richard picking Will back up. He might want to take this match back in the ring. Getting behind Will, and again with the reverse DDT. Richard now picking up a steel chair. Sit out. Chair slam onto Will. Now here's another pin. 1, 2, 3. Richard is now your TV title holder. We knew Richard had a size advantage in this match, and he used that to great effect. He outlasted Will Whiteside, took the TV title, pinned him outside the ring. It is going to be on Will Whiteside to try and get that TV title back. Of course, we have until the end of the night. Anybody could take that TV title from Richard. We never know. Richard showing off his new prize to everybody outside the ring. We are going to continue here with Thursday Night Magic. Let's see where we go next. And it looks like Brandon's going to encounter the assassin. Going for an interview, eh? That's Brandon. I'm sorry. Look, I may be blind, but I'm not stupid. I can hear it in your voice. I know your real identity, assassin. So you think you know the man behind the mask, eh, Vindicator? Don't play games with me. I don't see your disguise, even though I'm certain your mom spent plenty of time sewing it for you. Now, what motivation do I have to not reveal your true identity on national television? So, you wish to betray my intentions. Well, remember the old axiom, blind Brandon. You cannot attract the blind butterfly with a motor oil. Yeah, and then enough of this. For better uses of my time. He knows that all is ruined. So, Brandon had some words for the assassin, eh? Well, here we go. We're going to continue with our action here. Another match. Jokes are to be uttered after all the Neo jokes I made about this guy last night. Justin Fields, coming out to the ring here, had a big win on Sunday night at Night of Chaos in that tag team match being held in the cell. The Justin's for all, managing to take down Draconic Elite Strike Team, which now, just a remnant of their former selves, as you know, Mike Dracon, he's left the organization. So, I'm wondering what Injustice for All are going to have as their primary enemies now, being the Goon Squad, as it were, for our CEO. So Justin, of course, like I said, this is not a Kung Fu match. It's not. Even though he's facing this guy.
From Manchester, England, the superstar.
Riz Khan, the newest superstar to join the MWF. He has one victory under his belt. I thought he had more, but he's had close match after close match. No second victory to speak of, though. So the question is he going to pull it off in this match against Justin Fields? Who managed to fend off, the Draconic Elite Strike Team in the Hell in a Cell match. So it's Riz versus Fields. Justin Ace Fields coming at Riz Khan. Nothing special about that, just a kick to the midsection. Now an armbar takedown, locking him into a crippler crossface. Ace is trying to finish this off early, but Riz not having anything to do with it. Ace taking down Riz and keeping him that way. But Riz with a big high angle face buster. See Fields coming back. A couple of quick attacks on Ace. Riz pushing him away, but taking a high knee to the face. And this match has already gone all the way in favor of Justin Fields. A nice little block there, but Fields getting behind him and taking him down from behind with that knee again. Riz getting kicked in the midsection, put him to the turnbuckle, and a big DDT out of the turnbuckle from Ace. And this match is just slowly becoming a lost cause for Riz. Big clothesline there. This match is not going to be very fast at all. You see Justin already. Oh, what a DDT! Justin a big clothesline there. Armbar. Choke takedown. He is definitely making Riz pay for even stepping into the ring with him. And Ace coming at him with that big clothesline. Here's a pin. 1, 2. Oh, but Riz gets the shoulder up. I don't think Ace appreciates that very much. You see a nice block there. A couple of big punches though. Ace gets behind him. I think Justin's ready to finish this one off. Chokes. Put him in the choke. Oh. And I forgot what Justin calls that, but I would call that effective 2, 3. Fast, easy win for Justin Fields. Just, how tough is that for Riz? Justin came in this ring almost with a vendetta against Riz Khan. But what happened there? I mean, there's only so much you can say about that. That was huge. So that is the end of part 1 for Thursday Night Magic. We will be right back with more action after this.